In this video, I am going to show you how we can use PYQ analysis to predict UPSC prelims question. So guys, these are the two PYQs. We are going to analyze these two PYQs. We are going to link with the current affairs news, and we are going to predict one question which has high probability to come in the UPSC prelims examination 2025. So guys, this video is part of our Predict the Unpredictable series, where we are predicting important topics for UPSC prelims examination 2025. So today's subject is environment. Guys, we all know environment is becoming one of the most crucial subjects if you want to crack the prelims examination. The number of questions coming from this section is increasing with every year, and the problem is that the subject is very dynamic. So there is no one source which you can rely upon. Today we will see how we use the PYQs and a current affairs, and through that we will predict a question which is going to come in the prelims examination. So guys, this question came recently in the 2023 prelims examination, and this question is from 2011. So you can see here the question was on community reserve, which is a protected area, and this question is on basically the red book of IUCN, red list of IUCN. Okay, so guys, recently Supreme Court gave a very important judgment. You can see here Supreme Court has asked states to formulate policies to manage sacred groves. This is a very important development. You cannot ignore this. Guys, I have created a card on this topic. I'm going to share with you. This will definitely be asked in the prelims examination. But before that, I would like to ask every one of you in the comment box, please tell me which is this art, what is the name of this art, and this is practiced in which state. I want the answer in the comment box. So guys, sacred groves, how are they related to these two PYQs? So guys, sacred groves is a kind of a community reserve. Okay, so since UPSC has asked question on community reserve before, so they can ask a question on sacred groves. Okay, second thing, why this red book is important, because guys, sacred groves are part of OECMs, and OECMs are listed in IUCN green list. So guys, in IUCN there is two kinds of list. One is the red list where endangered species are listed, and other is a green list. Green list is a very new topic. Many of you may not be knowing what is green list. We'll study that. So let us start. So first of all, you must understand what are sacred groves. Guys, sacred groves are those patches of natural vegetation and forest which are preserved by ancient societies on religious and cultural grounds. So basically what they do is that they mix religion with environment protection. So those patches of forest which are held to be important from the religious and cultural point of view, these patches are conserved by the people themselves. They are being worshipped. Okay, so these patches of vegetation are very rich in biodiversity because they are untouched and they are not basically cut by the people, and they are protected by the people. Okay, and acts as a habitat for many endangered and threatened species. So why are sacred groves important? Sacred groves are important because they conserve endangered and threatened plant species. A sacred grove usually consists of a dense cover of vegetation including climbers, herbs, shrubs, trees, with presence of a village deity, and is mostly situated around a water source. So guys, sacred groves are very, very important. Guys, you all know that wildlife and its habitat in India is protected by the state governments. The Wildlife Protection Act 1972 empowers the state government to declare any private land or any community land as a community reserve. And this was the topic which was asked by the UPSC prelims in 2023. So guys, sacred groves are also related to these community reserves. Okay guys, so sacred groves are generally what? Patches of land where the local community has been preserving it for religious reasons. Okay guys, so first thing what they can ask you is that they can ask you that sacred groves and the respective state. So what I have done is that I have created this Optima card. Guys, let me tell you that in our prelims mentorship, I am going to give you these Optima cards, okay, on very important and expected topic. These Optima cards will be prepared in kind of a table form, pictographic form, which will help you to recall concepts very easily in the exam hall if you read these Optima cards. So guys, let us see the list of sacred groves. So you can see here I have prepared a list of sacred groves. I'll just take the name of the few important ones. So guys, in Bihar and Jharkhand, these sacred groves are called Sarna. Then guys, in Uttarakhand, it is called as Bugyals and Devbhumi. Then guys, in Himachal Pradesh, it is called again Devvan. Then guys, in Haryana, it is called Beed. Then in Jharkhand, it is called Sarna. Then Karnataka, it is called Devarakadu. In Kerala, it is called Kavu and Sarpakavu. In Maharashtra, it is called Devrai or Devrai. In Manipur, it is called Mahuak. In Meghalaya, it is called Lao Kantyang and Lao Lindo. In Odisha, it is called Jahera. In Puducherry, it is called Kovilkadu. In Rajasthan, it is called Orans. This is very important, Orans. Okay, you have to remember it. Okay. Then in Sikkim, it is called Gumpa forest. In Tamil Nadu, it is called Kovilkadu. In West Bengal, it is called Garamathan, Harithan, Jahera. In Assam, it is called Than. Chhattisgarh, it is called Devlas, Mandar and Badhadev. In Arunachal Pradesh, it is called Gumpa forest. And in Andhra Pradesh, it is called Pavitra Kshetralu. Okay, so this list is very important. Again, I am repeating, in this entire list, Jharkhand, Sarna is very important. Then the Devbhumi, that is name is very important. Tamil Nadu, Kovilkadu is very important. Okay, so just go through this list, because if they ask a question on sacred groves, they are going to ask a question where they are going to ask you to match the sacred groves with the states. So they'll give you the states and they'll give you the sacred groves and they will ask you to match it. Now coming to the legal aspect of sacred groves. Guys, sacred groves are basically part of OECMs. What are OECMs? OECMs are other effective area based conservation measure. Okay, it is basically what? Other effective area based conservation measure. Basically they are outside the protected areas. Okay, so they're outside the protected areas, but they are also very important for protection of biodiversity. So guys, there is an IUCN green list. There is an IUCN green list, which is basically a benchmark for effective protected and conservation area. Stipulates that one of the requirement is sustainable outcome and preservation is a key natural and cultural resource. Okay, so guys, this green list is very important, because generally you must have read about the red list. Red list is about endangered and threatened species, but green list is different. Green list is basically a list of protected and conserved areas that reaches the IUCN standards. Okay, what are these standards? These standards are basically about how the benefits of the conserved area is fairly managed and shared by the people, and how effective is the management of the the conserved area. Okay, so there are some what to say, some parameters that is not that important. What is important is the green list. Green list, what is green list? It is about, okay, protected and conserved area list, which basically fulfills some criteria set up by IUCN green list standards. So you can see guys how we picked a PYQ such as the community reserve, and how we linked to a current affairs topic, and then guys how we have again listed one of the current affairs topic with the PYQ, which is the red book Now they may ask you the green list. Okay, and guys, you know that out of all the like international environmental organization, IUCN is the favorite topic of UPSC. In the last 15 years, they have asked IUCN at least 3 to 4 times. So this year again a very high chance. Please do prepare sacred groups. Please go through this list. If you are part of our prelims mentorship, you will be getting this Optima cards. Guys, last year lot of questions directly came from the Optima card. Just visit our website and you can check in the home page. I have given a proof of how many questions have come directly from the Optima card. So guys, this is how you have to do the PYQ analysis by linking to the current affairs. Guys, in my prelims mentorship, I am predicting a lot of questions using the dynamic analysis of PYQ with the current affairs. Guys, every day I'm spending at least 1 hour by linking the current affairs with the PYQs. If you solve the questions which I'm predicting, the chances of you qualifying the prelims examination will increase very much. So please do use this. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Take care.